Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. And the Wildcats will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So Tulane's offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hayes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line, it's Turner. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle, it's Reed. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mohannan. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Keeps it on the bootleg. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for a man, it's Stone. Snagged in the middle, it's Covey. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Stone. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Makes the grab. Wide open spaces. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the 1st down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The screen, he can go. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Swings it out to his running back. Pick up of 5, it'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 10 to Tennessee. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. He's picked up 48 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll give it to him again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hayes. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that's going to tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Dropping back, it's Stone. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Covey. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Covey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season. You see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Stone. And the timing just a hair off. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They just keep firing. Quick strike complete. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Covey. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's McGee. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 1 back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Stone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Stone. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the single back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Covey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Ran through the contact. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Out of the gun to give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've gone 3 and out on each of their first 2 drives and really need to get something moving here. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. On the one hand, literally, that was a fantastic catch, but on the other hand, didn't get enough.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of an old basketball analogy, like $1 million move, $1 finish. Nice play, but it didn't get the first down.
Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Green Wave!
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 4 over Florida Atlantic. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw. It's Stone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the 4th sack of the game. We're only in the 2nd quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Off play action on first down. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Preston. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Takes a handoff. It's Turner. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Preston. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got it! Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to run it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? Gets it to him on the screen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Makes the catch. It's Covey. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Looking to throw at Stone. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. First down, Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Lost to throw again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Northwestern! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Got his man quickly. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Stone. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He has the first and still on his feet. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Preston. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this defense gets the sack and puts them in 3rd and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it, and they had to punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Stone. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll do it himself. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a short pass to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Stone. Makes the catch. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll get rid of it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Turns it loose deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll throw it from the red zone. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trying to set the tone with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Stone. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Covey. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to pass. Finds his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He wants to throw it again. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bohannon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hand off from the shotgun. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Running to the left. Powers through the defender. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Short throw to the sideline is caught. He's out of bounds, and they'll move the chains with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Preston. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's McClure. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the 1st half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 5 clash today. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the boys of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. The only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stone. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's McClure.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Bohannon. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Hayes. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hayes. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Green Wave! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Bohannon. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. On the ground, it's Gordon. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man, it's Gordon. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
31, Northwestern, 16.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Stone. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be brought down. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Got it behind the line. It's Preston. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Preston. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll run it from the gun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now the pitch. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quickly out to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They feed him again. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Reed. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Grab behind the line. It's Bohannon. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Southern Miss is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 34 to Mississippi State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple score. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack.
Breaks into the open. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Gordon. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Back to pass, it's Stone. A little release to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires complete on the crosser. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Northwestern making quick work on this drive. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Wildcats. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And he tacks on the extra point. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Callaway. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Catch in the middle. It's Reed. On the move in the 30. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Might as well give it to him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Pulls it and fires to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulane!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Northwestern, 23.
Coming out with it, it's Grove. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Looking to throw at Stone. Fires to the big fella.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun on third down. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Wants to throw it. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Covey. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
14. Good enough for first down.
Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands. It's Covey. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Stone. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. To the end zone and is picked off. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. He leaves it with his back. Got the first down. Looking for more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. They're going to run it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Splits the uprights. Good. Had to settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. East Carolina is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Pirates fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. On the option, the pitch. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The green wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Stone. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying out to the left. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And that is a play the big fella is never going to forget. Johnny on the spot, he's able to scoop up the fumble, and there was just green grass out ahead of him, and the big fella rumbling and stumbling as far as his legs would take him.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Well, you just couldn't find a much better way to start the drive. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Under fire. Wideout trying to get it in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Green Wave! And the stomping has commenced.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Riding up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Northwestern, 26.
He'll bring it out. It's Grove. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Under fire. Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looking to throw, it's Stone. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Flips it out on the screen. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Got his man. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Number 82.
If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Looking for a man. It's Stone. Here comes the heat. They'll get the two-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
34.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. He's got 93 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bohannon. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Got a man. It's Bohannon. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Preston. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal. The sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
55, Northwestern, 34.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Covey. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
Pass interference.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. They want to throw it. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to keep it in the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the touchdown, Green Wave. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it.
Quick completion on the out.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Finds his man. It's Covey. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Finds his tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30.
Third down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Plucks it out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here.